Chibuku Super Cup 2021 is brought to you by Chibuku. Chibuku, taste the goodness.
Your friend in steel, Steelmate Investments, brings you a bigger environment to shop for your steel products. A new roofing sheet manufacturing plant completes your satisfaction to your construction project. Chromadeck and galvanized roofing sheets are manufactured while you wait and still cut and bent to custom size. Products in stock are diverse for use in agriculture, mining, engineering, construction sectors, and for personal use. Call your friend and steel marketing team today on 242-611-80203 or visit our website www.steelmate.co.zw. Simbiako pa Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
Biggest soccer teams in the country and other local football clubs. With the Score Pack plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance's Score Pack plan.
Make sure you get Score Pack. Get Score Pack. Support your favorite team, support your family. Your family needs you, your team needs you. Get Score Pack. Get the Score Pack plan.
Team has never been this rewarding. Get a Score Pack policy and support your favorite football team today.
In the Group League 1, having played all the games and qualifying for the Chibuku Super Cup quarterfinals with 3 games to spare. However, Caps United, on the other hand, has been struggling to the point that they might not qualify for the quarterfinals. But yet both the teams have been unanimously singing about how much this game has a lot at stake and that they have a bragging right. Now, will Caps United pull up their socks and redeem themselves, or Dynamos will simply outshine them and continue with their impressive run? Well, we'll give you more as we see the Glamour Boys take on the Green Machine. Now, we're live on the Papers Television Network. As we come back, we are going to give you both the Dynamos and the Caps United coach. Stay tuned.
It's timeless. We know that it is the simple moments that matter. Simple moments that become the priceless moments we cherish. We understand that what we love brings us together, and that our vows and commitments bind us even closer. And so as days turn into months, months turn into years, and years turn into milestones, we remember the smiles, the laughter, and the things we loved. As time and age advance, and the blessing of love is passed on to yet another generation. As past, present, and future collide, all that remains are the moments shared together, the memories. All that remains is love. The original Zimbabwean taste you've loved since 1987. Chicken Inn.
Steelmate Investments is your friend for all your steel products and roofing sheets. From IBR galvanized and chromadeck roofing sheets, universal beams, deformed bars, angle irons, mesh wire, mild steel channels, mild and Binox steel plates, puke pipes, tubes, barbed wire, and much more. We cut your sheets to specific sizes. We deliver all big orders for free in Harare and charge just diesel and toll gate for out of Harare orders. We also do cutting and bending of deformed bars on site. site. Visit us at 346 Affirmative Way, Willowvale, or gate number 8 Mbare, Magaba, and number 1 Easterman's Place, also in Magaba. For Mbare, call us on 0788 930 550 up to 555, and Willowvale at 0788 930 556 up to 561. Email us on steelmate.investments@gmail.com or marketing@steelmate.co.zw.
I don't know if it's the right word. A struggling better half, but look, whenever we meet, whenever the two teams meet, Caps and Dynamos Football Club, we always start on the same.
Hard work from him, but you know, it's football and anything can happen.
We've also been hearing news that in the Caps United camp, most of the players, there's been word that there's a strike in the camp due to salaries and players not being well taken care of. Would you say such a circumstance is what is probably driving to how the players have not been delivering?
Money is always motivation. Money is always motivation. Yeah, money is always motivation. So if there's problems in their camp, then it's something that they will have to sort out sooner rather than later. It does affect the team momentum. It does affect your psyche, how you prepare for a match in a similar way. It's way worse when you're competing against other teams that are properly paid and that have players that have everything at their disposal. So I have to say, I don't know more. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
No, you know what? As of today, Caps players have not yet received their monies, although there has been confirmation that it has been transferred to their accounts. But the fact that the money is not in their accounts or in their pockets, it's hanging somewhere. But it really affects play. You know, naturally we are all in need for the money. If there's no money, players are not motivated, and this has been going on for quite some while now. They really need to sort that one out. I just wanted to say, when he was talking about what is now currently the top goal scorer. For your own information, yesterday he actually scored 7 matches. Now he scored 6 goals. It means that he's actually playing some wonderful football. He's going to move very, very soon from the first division club. Maybe a bigger team is going to snap him very soon, because he is a good player, and Caps is going to miss out because he had scored 4 goals before he went away, and no one at Caps has scored more than 1 goal. So it's very disappointing if you look at the input of the other players.
Looking at today's game, Dynamos is sitting comfortably at 20 points on top of the log. Caps United, I don't want to say they're struggling, but it seems as if the gods are not on their side. If they are to win the match today, still chasing 20 points, still looks as a big task to me.
Peshi, they are struggling. They are struggling. Traditionally, Caps are third biggest club in the country. So for them to be where they are and playing how they are, and to be only winning 1 match so far of the 8 matches that they have played, it's unacceptable for a team of their size. So they are really struggling. And fine, we can take form away because it's a derby, and we expect maybe them to come to the party today. But in the true sense of the word, they are really struggling.
If we're to look at the log right now, Dynamos is sitting at 20 points, Rara City at 13, ZPC Kariba 11, Caps United at 8, Yada at 8, and the Rentals are now at 4. But if Caps United does some type of miracle today, they will go on 11. It is still a big task to chase the 20. If they are to lose again today, automatically they get booted out of the tournament. Would that not mean Coach Dodo's job is on the line? Is it time for him to log out?
Dynamos is too far away. Nobody can reach Dynamos. Even if you give Caps 3 more games, they will still not get to Dynamos. But unfortunately, there are only 2 more matches left. So for Caps they really need to win today if they want to give themselves a chance to be in the quarterfinal, because the top 2 teams are qualifying. And if you look at that log, they are on 8 points. If they win, they will move to 11 points, same points as ZPC Kariba, is it? So it means that today's result, where Harare City lost to Yada, There's a lot of significance to this. Now Caps has got so much more to play for today than if Harare City had played. And if they don't win today, they're out of it. So it's a must win for Caps. I don't know, Lance, what do you think?
Definitely it's a must win for them. I mean, you look at the last fixture of the Chibuku Super Cup before we get into the quarterfinals, and that will be match day 10, if I'm not mistaken, and it will be Caps United versus ZPC Kariba, and which means today is a do or die for them. They have to win this game. The log hasn't been updated as quite such, but we understand that Harare City lost again today to Herentals on penalties as well. So on a penalty kick that was given, Blessing Jarira scoring that one, and it gives more pressure to Caps United to perform, because now you have a team like Herentals that have just made it easier for them to gain the 3 points today if they can manage to defeat this Dynamo side. And if they do so, then they move closer to that qualification spot. But if they cannot qualify at this particular moment, as Mo was saying, it's done and dusted for Caps United, and they have got no option but to perform. And we look back at the performance of Caps United. If you can see right now, this is the previous game, Dynamos that were playing with Herentals. And as I was saying earlier, Bill Antonio, a nuisance on that right wing. And every time he gets the ball, he's surely up for a run. He's the quickest, if I'm not mistaken, in the Chibuku Super Cup as well. And this team has been so composed, but however, at the same time, they are not playing beautiful football, but they're getting results. And at times, that's what needs to be done. So Caps United have got a lot of work, but they do have a potential to put on the upset. It is a derby, and anything can happen in a derby.
But then looking at how Dynamos are sitting on the log with 20 points, and them being a team that only considered one goal, it being an own goal from July after a wonderful run from Ishmael Wadi. Today's game, I would think it's probably walk in the park for Coach Nderayo's boys. They're not scared. They don't look intimidated because of where they're sitting on the log currently.
I think the word is relaxed. Relaxed, composed. He knows he's got... he has already qualified for the quarterfinals. So he might take this game as an opportunity to test out some other young players on a good test against the Caps United team that is also, it is a giant as well. So at the same time, he will experiment as soon as the team list comes, and then we can discuss on the ins and outs in this particular squad. But from what I'm seeing, today is going to be interesting. It's very interesting. Caps wanted, Dynamos are relaxed, but also on a good day. They know that if they beat Caps United, they have eliminated them, and that must be music in the ears to a lot of Dynamos United supporters out there.
Bill Antonio looks like he's going to be giving them a run for their money today. Mo?
I think Bill Antonio is playing. Is amazing. He has been amazing from the first day that he was introduced. He has been an amazing player. For a boy his age, I was talking to Tony the other day and said, you know what? How come this young boy has got so much confidence? He said, you know what, Mo, I've given him the leeway to do what he wants. I have given him the chance to fail. I've given him the chance to make mistakes. And I've also instructed the rest of the team to not give pressure on him. So he's allowed to do anything that he wants because of his age and all. But he's taken advantage of that and really done well. But if you look at Caps, I think they've also thought of that. They've put Brendan Mpofu on left back, equally fast and very good in terms of his positioning all the time. He's always making sure that he's in line and he knows how to shut out players that are that fast. So it's going to be an interesting contest on that right attacking side. But I think from how the teams are set up, I would say Dynamos wants it more than Caps in terms of how the teams are set up.
Now, if we look at our screens today, we're looking at the previous derby where Caps United faced Dynamos and it ended in a draw. Now, with how they played in the previous game, these guys have played each other. They know their flaws and they probably fixed it. Your take on today's game?
The last derby was a game of two halves. Dynamos, Caps dominating the first half and Dynamos dominating the second half. You can see that the chances were far and wide, and Sian Charlie almost grabbed the winner with a few minutes to go with a screamer from 40 yards, and also Ward missed a sitter in the second half. So it was a balanced match, but all the same very entertaining. I'm expecting an entertaining game, and with the stakes that are on the ground, I believe this is going to be entertaining. I'm going to give it a scoring draw again, because naturally Caps is conceding, so and Dynamos is also scoring. So I would say it will be a scoring draw for me.
No, but earlier on when we were talking about how the boys from Caps United are being demotivated with the situation that's happening in their camp, I feel like it might weigh them down today on how they play, and literally Dynamos can take another 3 points from today's game.
I don't think
like,
so.
More, you were saying literally money drives people to perform better.
But
so if I'm coming from a situation where my bank account is empty, I probably
hear you, Patience.
feel frustrated.
I hear you, Patience.
How do I deliver points?
No. The thing is, all those issues are put aside when one plays in such a big match. All those things are put aside. You don't think about that. You think about doing well in such a big match. This is a match that decides careers. Do you know that? These are matches that decide careers. If you play well in such a match, you've got an opportunity maybe to be called up to the national team or to move to another side. So players don't really worry about everything that's happening outside of the pitch. They really focus on the pitch. They really focus to deliver. So I expect the Caps players to come to the party, give their all, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting game.
Okay. So whilst we get ready to go and watch the match more, your scoreline?
I would say 1-1 again.
Again?
Yes, 1-1 again. Because I don't want to be... Did you see the lineup? Dodo put in 7 defensive players and 3 attacking players. How is Dynamos going to break that? It's going to be difficult for Dynamos. And then Dynamos is always set out like that. They always defend. And then when they get a goal, that's it. So I'm expecting a 1-1 draw. At least a 1-1 draw.
More, have you met Bill Antonio?
I know Bill Antonio. But do you know Brendan? Do you know Brendan Mpov? Do you know Brendan Mpov?
More, I honestly feel Dynamos is here for the party, and with the situation that we were talking about that's happening in Caps United, I honestly feel another thing is also coming their way today. Dynamos is really a storm that is probably going to come and hit them hard.
But they're not playing that entertaining kind of football. They're playing a smash and grab type of football, and because of that, I don't want to believe they will create too many chances. The chances will be just far and wide, like in the first match. Lance, I don't know what you think.
An important factor that you're not also looking at here is Dynamos hasn't conceived a goal from an attacking team, on an opponent player, an opposition player. They haven't conceded yet.
True.
The only goal that they've conceded so far is an own goal from Emmanuel Jalai from the last derby. So today, we're looking at it's either they'll correct that, or they might concede for the first time, or they'll go. So my prediction, I think I will go for a cheeky 2-0 win for Dynamos.
Everything else favors Dynamos. Everything else favors Dynamos. Everything else. I mean, like, Dynamos does not have all these off-the-pitch issues. Dynamos has been winning. They are comfortable on top of the log. But it's a derby. If you forget it's a derby, then that's where you lose it. It doesn't matter that Caps has already conceded 9 goals in this tournament already. So it doesn't matter. When they come to play Dynamos, they give their all. So
that's amazing, gentlemen. So right now we are just going to be sitting here relaxed and watching the game. It is the Chibuku Super Cup, and we're just about to witness Dynamos take on Caps United. It is the derby, and I am comfortably sitting at a 3-0 win from Dynamos. That's what I'm putting my money in.
Oh, you think Dynamos is going to win? Can you put some money where your mouth?
match of the group games. Dynamos up against Caps United. Dynamos firmly in control of this group on 20 points. Caps United on position number 4 on 8 points. And away we go. Tabani Bamala getting us underway with Dynamos kick starting this game. Here and just quickly going through the two teams lineup, starting with Dynamos, Timon Vula and Go, Sylvester Apia, Amano Jalai, Patson Jaure, Trevor Mavunga, Ali Maliselo, Newman Sianchali, God knows Murira, Shadrach Nyawa, and Bill Antonio, and Juan Mutuza. That's the first 11 for Dynamos, as they are looking to get more points on the board. Remember, they are the runaway team in this group with 20 points. And with a win today, they will move to 23, and they have had a very good record in this tournament, just conceding 1 goal. And no opposition has managed to score past them. It's just that goal that was scored by Emmanuel Jala. It's actually an own goal that was scored past their goalkeeper, Timon Vula. So he's the one who is guarding the post today. So God knows Murira and Juan Mutuza behind that free kick to be curling inwards. Plenty of options on the edge of the box. It comes through straight into the arms of the Caps United goalkeeper, Simbarashi Chinani, making his first start today for Caps United. And just going through the Caps United lineup for this afternoon. Simbarashi Chinani in goal, Ironyenye Munyaradzi, one of the centre backs, together with Carlos Mavurume. Brendan Pofu on the left side of defence, Joseph Tulani on the right side of defence, Richard Achiro just in front of the two centre backs. Tatenda Makurumidze, the 22-year-old, making his first start today, playing defensive league. He has displaced Ino Karembo, who had made this position his, as Caps United come through on that far side. They are looking to get something from here. Phineas Bamusi, and well, he pushed it a bit too far, and it's going to be Dynamos ball now. And just to go through that team sheet once again, Pio Telmo is also in there, together with Phineas Bamusi, who's got the captain's armband, Leroy Mavunga and Clive Augusto, who's got 1 goal thus far in this tournament from the penalty spot in their last outing, the match that was also played here at the Baobab Stadium. So it's all set in this game. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. And Caps United ought to do in this game. Remember, they are sitting on 8 points. They've got a mathematical chance of making it to the quarterfinals. All the other teams are set for the quarterfinals, and we'll be taking you through who is gone and who's going to be playing which team in the quarterfinals as Dynamos come through now. Newman Sianchali turns on the edge of the box and cross comes, and it's cleared. First real chance for Dynamos. That man, Darlington Dodo, under pressure this afternoon. He needs to get points, 3 points that is. Caps United these past weeks have been on an industrial action, so things not really going on well at the Green Machine, and they will be hoping that today fortunes change for them. So the corner kick comes, and it's headed over. So Dynamos to get another chance to take this. Carlos Mavurume with that header. So God knows Murira who will have another crack from this standard situation. So the corner kick comes, this time poorly done, but on the edge of the box was Shadrach Nyawa with that shot. So Dynamos will have to restart with their captain Patson Jauri all the way back to Timon Vula, only beaten once in the 2021 Chibuku Super Cup, and that was an own goal by Emmanuel Jalai that managed to sneak past him. So good returns for Dynamos, scoring 11 goals and just conceding 1 in 8 outings. 6 wins from that and just 2 draws. So Caps will start with their defenders and looking for options now on the near side. And this one a bit too far. So it will just roll out for a throw-in to Dynamos. So looking at the other teams that are also in this group, Group 1, Harare City, second on the log standings. They were in action in the morning and they lost to Herentals by 3-0. But they are almost sitting pretty on 12 points. ZPC Kariba, third on 11 points after their win yesterday. Caps United on 8, Yada on 8, and Herentals, well, they got their first victory today, and it took them to 7 points. So this is how things stand from this group. So just one spot to complete the quarterfinals lineup, and it's just a team from Group 1 just to complete this lineup. So Caps will have to restart on that far side. So 6 minutes are gone in this encounter. Carlos Mavurume for the Green Machine. Finding Leroy Mavunga, turns well onto the near side, but offside, says the near side assistant referee. So still goalless after 6 minutes, Dynamos and Caps United. So Caps quickly take the free kick, but the referee of the afternoon saying, no, you need to pull it back, Tabani Bamala. And they restart now, laying it onto that far side. Dironye, who lofted it forward onto the near side. Finding Telmo Pio and Tatenda Makurumidze, the youngster who is playing his first game for the Green Machine this afternoon. So plenty of games played yesterday in the Chibuku Super Cup. ZPC Kariba beat Yada by a 0-0. Black Rhinos and Manika Diamonds in a 1-1 draw. In that 1 point from Rhinos made sure that they went through into the quarterfinals. A shot comes through from Caps. Richard Hachiro try fancying his chances this early in this first half of this Chibuku Super Cup encounter. So that was Hachiro with that grass mower, but failing to hit the target. So other teams that were in action yesterday, Ngezi Platinum Stars going down 2-1 to FC Platinum. Bruno Mtigo scoring for Ngezi, and that was his 6th goal of the tournament. Dynamos playing in their own half, and the captain, Patson Jaure, laying it onto that far side. That's Sylvester Apia, formerly with ZPC Kariba, came through to Zimbabwe from Ghana and joined Twalumba, who was then playing in the Northern Region Division 1. And he caught the eye of Kauyaka Turuturu, and he joined ZPC Kariba. But he was snapped up by Tonderanji Raya at the beginning of the 2020 season, the season that never was. Dynamos come through now with Charlie shot on the turn and straight into the arms of Simbarashi Chinani. Chinani, who came from Dynamos, now playing against his former team. So Caps come through. Telmo Pio onto the near side now. Richard Hachiro finding Leroy Mavunga onto the near side. Still toying around with possession. Hachiro lofting it up, but offside, says the near side assistant referee. So Caps controlling things this early on, but it's the chances that are not that clear for them. And they will be hoping that, well, the gods will smile at them this afternoon and just put to rest an awkward past. They're playing a twin defensive link, Telmo Pio and Richard Hachiro. So a chance for the Green Machine. And Makuru Midza, the youngster, but took his eyes off the ball, allowing Dynamos to regain possession. And in the end, that chance just gone to waste. 11 minutes gone. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. This is the Chibuku Super Cup live right here on Zim Papers Television Network. Earlier on, we came to you with 2 games from different centers. First, we were live at the National Sports Stadium. Then we took you to Baobab Stadium in Bulawayo. And now we are in Ngezi at the Baobab Stadium. And it promises to be a big, big encounter between these 2 old foes. Mavunga with the free kick, but poorly done by the former Yada winger. So Mavunga joining Caps United in 2020. That season that never materialized because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So 13 minutes gone, Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. So other games that are on today, Blair City take on Highlanders, then Triangle way up against Wawa, and the first match was played at the National Sports Stadium with Herenchos beating Harare City by 3-0. And Herenchos, their first win of the season of this tournament coming at the National Sports Stadium. So Dynamos with a cross on that far side, and it's cleared. And it's a chance for the Green Machine now to counter, but they get the throw in which they take quickly on that far side. In the middle of the park now, they'll spread it wide onto the near side. Too much weight on that pass. So position turned over. It's going to be a Dynamos throw in on the halfway line now. So got Nozmurira behind it, and you opt to go long, finding the skipper. And the goalkeeper also involved in the exchanges. And Sylvester up here, looking to get it over the halfway line, but hit it out. So 3 July. Sylvester up here, all the way back to Tamon Vula. So Dynamos not really in gear at the moment. Ali Maliselo makes a mess. And a shot comes through. Danger there, and Jaure will clear. Phineas Bamusi seeing the opportunity and took a crack at goal. So quarter of an hour gone, and Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. So that was the chance that came through. Bamusi came blazing from that blind side. So the corner kick will come through. Brandon Kofu behind the corner kick for the Green Machine. Took shots! Chance here! And Tamon Pula has got every reason to be shouting at his defenders. Darlington Dodo was sensing something, but didn't really come to fruition there. So Dynamos under pressure. Second corner kick for the Green Machine. It comes once again on that far post. Danger, and Mbula this time, and he spills it! Oh my word. Well, two chances for the Green Machine to draw first blood here, but twice failing to do that. And Dynamos heaving a sigh of relief. And they can restart now from the back. Well, they're not under pressure at the moment, so they will be hoping, and well, there was a chance there for Clive Augusto, but he was in an offside position. So whatever he would have done there, it wasn't going to be of much help to his team. So Caps clear their lines on the near side now. Launching one forward, looking for Leroy Mavunga. Well, he's got to contend with Jaure. And Jaure can't get to the end of that long ball, and that's an it. Tonderai Ndirai. A long cross, but not executed well. Phineas Bamusi's been up and down, changed flanks, but it hasn't really happened for the Green Machine. Plenty of opportunities they got, and they have been dictating the pace here. Dynamos on the back foot. So far so good, minus the goals though for the Green Machine. In the middle of the pack, Achiro turns well onto that far side. Brendan Pofu onto Clive Augusto, and he makes a mess. Under pressure from Patson Jaure. Jalai now calming things on that far side for Dynamos. And they go there with Shadrach Nyao, forcing Lironyenye to put that one out for a throw-in. Lironyenye formerly with Harare City. Now on the books of Caps United. So throw-in near the corner flag. The cross will come. Still bobbling around in the area, but finally cleared by Brandon Pofu. Trevor Mavunga makes a mess, and he concedes a free kick. So Leroy Mavunga at Karinti inside. And he got himself a free kick there. Brandon Mpofu. crossfield ball onto that far side, but taken away by Jalai. Looking to run with the ball and impede another process by Pio Telmo, and that was Jalai. Yeah, that was a cynical foul by Pio Telmo. So God knows Maria trying there, and so in the other games that were played earlier on, Blayo City and Highlanders in a goalless draw, and Triangle beating Wawa by 3-1. So those are the other games that were played this afternoon in the Chibuku Super Cup. The Caps with another opportunity, but thwarted on that far side again. Ali Maliselo. Well, he played the first game of the Chibuku Super Cup tournament, and from then he was warming the bench, and he's back in the starting 11 this afternoon. So 21 minutes gone. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. Action coming through live from the Baobab Stadium in Ngezi, as they come once again straight into the arms of Timon Vula. So this youngster has really been playing well. Tatenda Makurumidze. That's his first start for the Green Machine. That was the shot. Didn't really connect well with that one, but good try from the youngster. 22 years. That's Makurumidze. Maliselo looking for Shadrack Nyawa, and Nyawa penalized by referee of the afternoon, Tabani Bamala. So free kick to the Green Machine. They take it short. Brandon Pofu looking for Hachiro. Nicely done, that cry of turn. But it's taken away by Dynamos now. Maliselo on to Juan Mutuza. Uses skill, but it's taken away. Brandon Pofu now on the near side, but it draws out a touch. Throw in on the near side inside the Caps United half. So whoever is going to win the 2021 edition of the Chibuku Super Cup will get a chance to represent Zimbabwe in the CAF Confederation Cup. And with that comes a check of $75,000 US dollars. Of course, it will be down to the rate of the day, the exchange rate of the day, when the check is going to be presented. So we'll know how much they will get in RTGS dollars. So it will be equivalent of $75,000. So the runners-up will get $50,000. Bill Antonio now, the 18-year-old from Dynamos Trans. So Dynamos, Sylvester Apia who's playing as a centre back and over the halfway line now. They're chasing on that far side. Newman C and Charlie also had a stint with the Green Machine. 25 minutes gone. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. You're watching the live action right here on Zim Papers Television Network. It's the Chibuku Super Cup Group 1 games. Yesterday in Group 1, ZPC Kariba beat Yada by a goal to nil. Moses Demera from the penalty spot. And earlier on, there was a game again from Group 1. Herenchals beating Harare City by 3 goals to nil. Blessing Majarira from the penalty spot. Twice from the penalty spot. And Stanley Munyonga getting the third one. And in that game, Lloyd Chitembwe was given a red card, and Ben Musaka also a straight red in added time. So they finished with 10 men, but it was deep in added time. So time for a water break, and of course it's also a chance for the coaches to re-strategize. As you see Darlington Dodo and his opposite number, Tunderai Ndirai, barking instructions. Tunderai Ndirai is a bit levered with his players as they hydrate. But it looks like a tongue-lashing experience there by their coach. But it's what really happens here. Witness Mkuli also talking to Simbara Shishinani. So Dynamos did their business very early in this group, because right now they are sitting on 20 points. So no matter what happens, nobody's going to dislodge them from that top spot, because these are the penultimate matches in this group. While in the other groups, they are done with their matches. Why this group? Because it had the most teams. 6 teams from this group. Dynamos, Harare City, ZPC Kariba, Caps United, Yada and Herenchals. So those are the teams that made up Group 1. And the Premier Soccer League deciding to change the format of the Chibuku Super Cup for the 2021 edition, pulling teams together in their localities. So you see the Harare teams playing their matches at the National Sports Stadium. Yes, now the games being extended to the Baobab right here in Ngezi, but it's the Group 1 games with one Kariba-based team, ZPC, joining the Harare teams. And in Bulawayo, that's where Group 2 is, with Highlanders Chicken Inn, Blaui City and Blaui Chiefs making up Group 2. So free kick to Dynamos there, to Caps United rather, as Dynamos concede near the halfway line inside the Caps United half. So Group 3 in Mutare, domiciled at Sakuva Stadium, at Cranbourne Bullets, Black Rhinos, Manika Diamonds and Tenax. Crossfield ball onto the near side. Makuru Midzanao will be looking to bet his marker. Cuts inside, but he's got to contend with Malicelo and God knows Murida. He tries a cross, but Dynamos will clear their lines. And Sian Charlie forces Carlos Mavurume to concede the throw-in. Juan Mutuza takes it quickly. Shadrach Nyawa, Juan Mutuza bets his marker. Looking for Sian Charlie, but they were not on the same wavelength at that particular moment. So this one rolling straight to Simbara Chichinani. Makepekepe once again. Hachiro finding Bamusi, ranging forward on that far side. In the middle of the park, Leroy Mavunga is taken away once again by Bamusi. He'll be looking to go onto that far side. Cut back, and a cross will come. Well, shouts for a penalty inside that box. Bandiraya not happy at all. So throw in, going to Dynamos. So that was what happened earlier. That shot for a penalty, well, that was too soft. Well, it was going to be a shocking decision if that had been given. So half an hour gone. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. We are live right here on Zim Papers Television Network from the Baobab Stadium. Action in the Chibuku Super Cup. Up here, finding the captain, Jaure. Over the halfway line now, Malisa. To Jaure. Nice 1-2 with Godnos Murida. Looking for options now. And he finds one Mutuza on the near side. Mutuza makes a mess, but is cleared by Richard Hachiro. Joseph Tulani. Tulani once again, but it's taken away, and it's Leroy Mavunga. Yeah, Tonderai's plan is not working at the moment. You can tell by the gestures that he's coming up with. Nye onto that far side. Plenty of options. Brandon Mpofu. And Jalai recovers well to concede that throw in near the corner flag. Mpofu with a throw in onto Augusto. But Nyawa will clear for Dimbare. So goal kick to Dynamos. Showing games that were played today in the Chibuku Super Cup in Group 3 in Bulawayo. It finished Bulawayo City nil, Highlanders nil. And that means Chicken Inn finish on top in that group, followed by Highlanders. So the two teams, Chicken Inn and Highlanders, go through to the quarterfinals, and Chicken Inn will be playing against Ngezi Platinum Stars, while Highlanders play FC Platinum. And in Zishavane, Triangle beat Wawa by 3-1, but this was just a dead rubber. Won't affect the standings in that group, as already FC Platinum and Ngezi Platinum Stars went through. Both teams finished on 13 points, but of course FC Platinum with a superior goal difference. Godnos Murida with a long throw. Achiro now. Cooling things down in the middle of the park. So the referee not playing at advantage there, so it'll be a free kick, and Bamusi, who's the keeper of the side, just having a word with Tabani Bamala, who's the referee of the afternoon. Dironye over the halfway line. Finds Brendan Mpofu on that far side. Brendan Mpofu was injured. Got injured in the early games of the Chibuku Super Cup, but makes a welcome return this afternoon. While first it was Valentine Musarurwa who got injured in the very first game that Caps United played in the Chibuku Super Cup. Brendan Mpofu came as a substitute in that game, played a couple of games after that, and he also got injured. So this is his first match back. And Simbarashe Chinani also playing his first game now for the Green Machine ever since he crossed the floor from Dynamos. So this tournament being used as a precursor to the Premier Soccer League season. But the season expected to start at the end of this month. And this tournament will be at the quarterfinal stage. Sianchali. Dironyenye will find Chinani. And Carlos Mavurume now will look to offload. Telmo Pio also involved in the exchanges. Our Caps happy to play in their own half. Just waiting for clear openings to come at Dynamos. 35 minutes gone. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. We are live right here on Team Papers Television Network, where we say get the picture, and we are giving you the picture right. Since this morning, we had a game live from the National Sports Stadium. Live here. Mpofu with the cross. Finds Augusto. And Augusto, shade too slow. So Dynamos will come through now with Stian Charlie on that far side, who laid all the way back to Jalai with the crossfield ball. Onto the near side, but it's taken away by Joseph Tulani. Beats one. Finds Mavunga. Mavunga pushes it, and a shot comes. Flimsy shot in the end. The idea, really good, but the execution didn't really complement the work that had been put in by Mavunga. Shadrach Nyawa. Laid all the way back to Tamon Vula. Has really performed well for Dynamos after joining them from Wange. Timon Vula. So this one headed out by Carlos Mavunga. Chips it forward. Makurumidze now. A cross will come. Augusto! Oh! That was close from Augusto. He didn't really wrap his boot in that chance. So it was Makurumidze who found Augusto. He turned and the shot came through. Mvula saw it late, but he had to scramble it to safety. So corner kick to the green machine. Brandon Pofu, and it's headed out by Carlos Mavurume. So Clive Augusto from Maritzburg in South Africa came back to Zimbabwe and joined Caps United, and has scored once in the Chibuku Super Cup, a penalty that he scored last weekend. So Timon Vula appears to have been injured. So this was the earlier chance, Makurumidze with that cross, and Augusto had acres of space to turn and shoot. So presumably this is probably where Mvula got injured. So the medics would do their magic. Sian Charlie having a word with Nyawa and Maliselo. Something is not right, especially in midfield. So they have been summoned by the general. So they will come to the touchline to have a word with Tondera Indiraya. So looks like Kamvula has been patched up and is ready to get us underway. Mutuza gets a throw-in off Brennan Pofu on that far side. Jalai, who opts to go back to Apia. The Ghanaian import, but his cross not good enough. And their pressure once again as Clive Augusto comes bearing down on Apia. And they win possession with Bamusi had really turned well, and Augusto was calling for the ball, but he took his time to release the ball, and in the end lost the advantage that he had. So 40 minutes gone, 5 minutes to the halftime breather. Of course, there's the referee's time added on that. So a couple of chances, especially for Caps, to open the scoring here, but they fluffed their lines. Telmo Pio hacked down there by Trevor Mavunga, and he becomes the first man to get a yellow card in this game. Trevor Mavunga. So he makes a return to the Dynamos starting 11 after a couple of games. So Brendan Mpofu will take this one. As everybody is on the edge of the box. The cross will come. A chance there! Corner kick. Well, Caps United players wanted a penalty. They were appealing for a penalty there. Mavunga talks to Bamala. Let's see what happened. It was Jaure. And Apia looked like it brushed his hand on its way out. So corner kick for Makepe. With 3 minutes to the halftime breather. Still goalless here at the Baobab Stadium. Corner will come, headed away by Patson Jaure. Juan Mutuza will look to run with the ball, and it's finally a long clearance comes through. Shadrach now onto that far side. Chance for Dynamos on that far side. But Brendan Mpofu does well to clear. Offside, Phineas Bamusi. So Sianchali had broken free, but could not hold on to the ball. Ali Malisel finding Bill Antonio, knocks it forward. And a chance there, bobbling around in that penalty box. Niro Nyenye makes that frantic clearance under pressure. Antonio does well. Finds Mavunga, header, and Dynamos gets a corner kick. So God knows Murida behind the corner kick for the Green Machine. Comes through, a chance there! Oh, Mavunga was right there and could not punish as the ball flew past the goal area. So Chinani will get us underway once again. Patson Jauri was hoping for a return from Timon Vula. And that one has got too much weight. And Telmo Pio will not be able to get to the end of that one. Actually, Joseph Tulani was not able to get to the end of that through ball. Timon Vula just slowing things down a bit. Finally, he makes a long clearance. 45 minutes by our clock. Let's see how many more minutes we're going to play in this game. 3 minutes. A minimum of 3 minutes added. Clive Augusto, Brennan Poff on to Richard Hachiro. But it's taken away by Dynamos now in the middle of the park. And it's knocked forward. But Chinani quick off his line. But danger still lacking. As Dynamos come. Sianchali! Sianchali! Oh my word! He opted to go on the near side. This is the first clear chance that has fallen to Dynamos in this half. So he delayed, finally going for it, but trying to go on to the near side, where it was probably expected that he was going to go onto the far post. Now Caps with a chance of their own, but up here stands resolute at the back for Dimbari. Mavunga. And Caps win possession. Brandon Pofu with a cross. Anybody on the near side? There's a Diago Makurumidze. And it's put back into the penalty box, and Jaure puts it out. So last throw of the dice in this first half from the Green Machine. Diago Makurumidze with the corner kick. Takes a shot, tries an overhead kick. But didn't really come to fruition. Yeah, he did make a connection with the ball. But in the end, it was not just good enough. So on to that far side. Bamusi finding Hachiro over the halfway line. They exchange neat passes. These two Caps United players. Brennan Poff also coming to the fore. Crossfield ball onto the near side. Diago Makurumidze can't keep it in play. Tabani Bamala will be blowing for the half-time breather any time from now, because the 3 minutes of time added on are up. And that's the half-time whistle from referee of the afternoon, Tabani Bamala. Well, not much to separate these two teams, although Caps United had the upper hand in this half. Couple of good chances falling to Caps United, and one of them falling to their top man, Clive Augusto, who tried to beat Tamon Vula, but Vula coming up with a very good save. And Dynamos had a chance towards the end, a chance of their own with Newman Sianchali. Opted to go onto the near side, and Simbarashi Chinani was right there to parry the ball out. So besides that, yes, Caps enjoying the fair share of opportunities, chances in this half. But otherwise, it's all fair and square. Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. We'll be back after the halftime breather.
Nyaradzo Life Assurance Company, through one of its products, the Score Pack Plan, supports Dynamos Football Club, one of the biggest soccer teams in the country, and other local football clubs. With the Score Pack Plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance's Score Pack plan.
Make sure you get Score Pack. Get Score Pack. Support your favorite team, support your family. Your family needs you, your team needs you. Get Score Pack. Get the Score Pack plan.
Supporting your team has never been this rewarding. Get a Score Pack policy and support your favorite football team today.
Your friend in steel, Steelmate Investments, brings you a bigger environment to shop for your steel products. A new roofing sheet manufacturing plant completes your satisfaction to your construction project. Chromadeck and galvanized roofing sheets are manufactured while you wait and still cut and bent to custom size. Products in stock are diverse for use in agriculture, mining, engineering, construction sectors, and for personal use. Call your friend and steel marketing team today on 242-611-80203 or visit our website www.steelmate.co.zw. Simbiako pa Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
At Chicken Inn, we believe that love is timeless. We know that it is the simple moments that matter. Simple moments that become the priceless moments we cherish. We understand that what we love brings us together, and that our vows and commitments bind us even closer. And so as days turn into months, months turn into years, and years turn into milestones, we remember the smiles, the laughter, and the things we loved. As time and age advance, and the blessing of love is passed on to yet another generation. As past, present, and future collide, all that remains are the moments shared together, the memories. All that remains is love. The original Zimbabwean taste you've loved since 1987. Chicken Inn.
Steelmate Investments is your friend for all your steel products and roofing sheets. From IBR galvanized and chromadeck roofing sheets, universal beams, deformed bars, angle irons, mesh wire, mild steel channels, mild and Binox steel plates, puke pipes, tubes, barbed wire, and much more. We cut your sheets to specific sizes. We deliver all big orders for free in Harare and charge just diesel and toll gate for out of Harare orders. We also do cutting and bending of deformed bars on site. Visit us at 346 Affirmative Way, Willowvale, or gate number 8 Mbare, Magaba, and number 1 Easterman's Place, also in Magaba. For Mbare, call us on 0788 930 550 up to 555, and Willowvale at 0788 930 556 up to 561. Email us on steelmate.investments@gmail.com or marketing@steelmate.co.zw.
At Chicken Inn, we believe that love is timeless. We know that it is the simple moments that matter. Simple moments that become the priceless moments we cherish. We understand that what we love brings us together, and that our vows and commitments bind us even closer. And so as days turn into months, months turn into years, and years turn into milestones, we remember the smiles, the laughter, and the things we loved. As time and age advance, and the blessing of love is passed on to yet another generation. As past, present, and future collide, all that remains are the moments shared together, the memories. All that remains is love. The original Zimbabwean taste you've loved since 1987. Chicken Inn.
Introducing C-Track Fleet Tracking Solutions. How would you like to reduce your fleet's fuel and maintenance cost by up to 20%, or make your operation up to 30% more efficient, all whilst securing your fleet and having full visibility on every detail at any time? Then C-Track's Fleet Tracking Solution is for you.
Nyaradzo Life Assurance Company, through one of its products, the Score Pack Plan, supports Dynamos Football Club, one of the biggest soccer teams in the country, and other local football clubs. With the Score Pack Plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance's Score Pack Plan.
Make sure I get Score Pack. Get Score Pack. Support your favorite team, support your family. Your family needs you, your team needs you. Get Score Pack. Get the Score Pack Plan.
Supporting your team has never been this rewarding. Get a Score Pack policy and support your favorite football team today.
They're doing so well. If you look at Diogo here on the right, if he could put in the crosses earlier, he's getting free balls. And you know what he has done? He's managed to limit the movement of God knows Murira here on the right, which means that Caps has maintained their attack at all times.
So what does Dynamos have to change in this particular game for them to come back and change the odds?
They've managed to soak in the pressure. You know, Dynamos plays like this, and when they're under pressure like this for most of the time, they'll end up with a goal from nowhere. You saw this last minute chance that in the 47th minute where Sian Charlie missed a sitter.
Yeah.
Face to face with the goalkeeper, indecision, and you could have gotten a goal, but it was from nothing. It's not like Dynamos build up from anywhere. It's just one ball up, and he found himself free. So Dynamos has got a knack of getting these goals and winning games, even if they are playing badly like they are doing today. So don't take anything away from Dynamos. I think they're still in the game. They've managed to soak all the pressure in the first half. You have to look out for them in the second half.
Well, I would like to also give credit to Caps United holding midfielder Richard Achiro there. Silent assassin, doesn't look like he's doing much, but he is actually working the most in that midfield.
Yes, he is. And you know, Caps is 4-1. We have to give it to them. They've managed to start the ball from the back. They are quick to support when they know they can't penetrate the Dynamos defense. They're coming back to build up again. It's really patient play from Caps, and Achiro has been very central to that play developing.
Very central indeed here at the Baobab Stadium, and it is Dynamos versus Caps United. It's the great derby, and it looks like Caps might draw first blood, but we all know what happens in games like these. Make sure that you do continue watching here on our social media platforms, and we will be giving you the second half live here on ZTN.
Well, we're back for the second half here at the Baobab Stadium. Dynamos taking on Caps United. Big Harare derby out here in Ngezi and live on Zimbabwe's television network. Going for the halftime break, it was Dynamos nil, Caps United nil. Caps United controlling things in the first half, and Dynamos happy to play second fiddle to the Green Machine. A couple of chances that Caps did get. Let's see if they can pick off where they left off in the first 45 minutes. Tabani Bamala ready to get us underway in this second half. Who is going to get the bragging rights as we are underway in this second 45 minutes? Bill Antonio, Trevor Mavunga, who hoof it forward, but this one will go straight to Simbarashi Chinani. So still one spot up for grabs in Group 1, one spot in the quarterfinals. Well, before today's round of matches, well, this week's round of matches, brother, it looked like Harare City were firmly in the driving seat. But results from the games from yesterday and today, well, they still have a chance, though. Looking at the other teams that are there in Group 1, they have probably the clearest chance. They just need to win their last game, because they are sitting on 13 points. And their closest challengers are on 11. Bill Antonio now for the Glamour Boys. Across will come! And Nyawa collides there. With Joseph Tulani as they're going for the same ball. So the medics quickly going on to see if they can attend to the two players. So Joseph Tulani looks like he's okay. It's Nyawa who's still down. Bamala also there to assess the situation. So the ball came, Nyawa tried to go for a header, and Tulani was first on the ball as he made that clearance. So Harare City second on 13 points, Dynamos on 20, on top ZPC Kariba on 11, and Caps on 8. If they win today, they will get to 11, same as ZPC Kariba, and Yada on 8. So the teams with probably a clear chance of, mathematical chance that is, of getting the second place, as between Caps, ZPC and Harare City. Though Harare City on 13, will need to win their last game to make sure that they qualify as the second, as the runners-up from Group 1. So let's see what will happen in this game. So Caps restart. So teams that have qualified for the quarterfinals of the Chibuku Super Cup tournament. From Group 1, it's Dynamos, as Caps come through. Clive Augusto on the near side, who's got to contend with Sylvester Apia. And Apia wins the duel. And Bill Antonio loses possession in that one, will be kept inside by the Dynamos goalkeeper. So Dynamos with possession on that far side. And Shadrach Nyawa pulled back. So this is what happened earlier. Diago Makurumidze getting injured as he tried to shoot. It's actually Brandon Pofu who was trying to shoot and got injured in the process. So the teams that have qualified for the quarterfinals of the Chibuku Super Cup: Dynamos, the only team from Group 1. From Group 2, it's Chicken Inn and Highlanders in that order. From Group 3, it's Cranbourne Bullets, the top team there, and Rhinos were the runners-up from Group 3. And Group 4, it's FC Platinum on top of the standings there, and Ngezi Platinum Stars. So that's the quarterfinal cast. We'll be telling you who will be playing who in a minute as we resume here at the Baobab Stadium. Big Harare derby. Leroy Mavunga now for the Green Machine. Oh my word, he makes a mess all by himself. Telmo Pio on to Diro Nyenye, and Hachiro also involved in the exchanges. Headed forward by Juan Mutuza, but taken away by Hachiro once again. Diro Nyenye looking for options, finding his center half partner Carlos Mavurume on that far side. Headed away by Sylvester Apia. Ali Maliselo turns well. Oh, nicely done by Maliselo. Mavunga now spreading it wide to that far side. God knows Murira, who look to put through, and this one cleared as Bamusi comes through, finding Augusto. Well, Augusto made his name playing in this ground before he was snapped up by Chicken Inn, who later sold him to South African side Maritzburg. Knocked forward into the middle of the park, but Dynamos will clear with Emmanuel Jalai. Jalai once again, and nicked the heels of Brendan Pofu. Is what happened. Missed the ball, and well, not the heels, but they were just knocking on the knees. So both players were trying to go for that ball, but looks like Brendan Pofu is okay to continue. So free kick to the Green Machine. Caps United, Leroy Mavunga behind the ball, together with Carlos Mavurume. So Mavunga and Brendan Pofu behind that free kick for the Green Machine. It's Brendan Pofu who takes it and headed straight to Timon Vula. God knows Muruira will look to offload for Dynamos. So God knows Murida launching one forward and finding Sian Charlie. But it's taken away by Joseph Tulani. But Dynamo's not done. They're still coming through. And God knows Murida will come through with a cross. Setter! Chance! And it's a goal! Bill Antonio celebrates for Dimbare. Oh my word. Was right there. Near the penalty spot. Unmarked inside the box. So Dynamos will be making a double substitution. So Tinotenda Chiunya will be coming on for Ali Maliselo. So we'll see that in a bit, but this is the replay. As God knows, Muria did much of the work. The header came through and Antonio was unmarked near the penalty spot and he smashed it into the roof of the net. Boom! And Dynamos lead by a 1-0. So Newman Sian Charlie is also going to make way, as we see from another angle. And there is Antonio picking his spot. So Sian Charlie also makes way. And in comes Albert Ionde. So like for like there, Ionde replacing Sian Charlie. So 56 minutes gone, and that's Dynamos who are leading Caps by a 0-0. So the schoolboy from Dynamos scoring there for Dimbare. So Tonderai just barking instructions, making sure that his players are in position to defend this free kick near the penalty box. Brandon Mpofu will take it, and that man is under pressure now. Poorly done, and Dynamos will clear with Patson Jaure on that far side. One Mutuza, acres of space in front of him on that far side, and it's dealt well by Caps United. On the near side now, they launch it forward. Chiunya with his first touch, forcing Trevor Mavunga to concede that throw-in halfway inside the Dynamos half. It's actually a free kick to the Grey Machine. Confirmation of the substitution that was done. Ali Maliselo for, well, making way for Tinotenda Chiunya. So throwing deep inside the Dynamos half as Caps United are looking for an equalizer here. Carlos Mavurume onto Richard Hachiro, who laid all the way back to Diro Nyenye, who offloads. So throwing, and Mpofu takes it quickly, but Dynamos will clear. In the middle of the park now, Juan Mutuza onto the new man, Tinotenda Chiunya, finding Bill Antonio on the near side, the goal scorer. Antonio beats his marker. Antonio! And it's a goal! Oh, my word! Chiunya! What on earth is he doing there? Clear chance for Junior to get down was second. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's easier to score there than to miss. So Dynamos a bit changed from what we saw in the first half. The hunger is there, unlike in the first half. Caps coming through now. Jalai looking for Ionde. Oh, Ionde beaten to it by Dironyenya Hachiro, but it's taken away by Dynamos once again. Bill Antonio Mavunga with that sliding challenge. So 60 minutes, an hour gone in this encounter as Dynamos won. Caps United nil. Bill Antonio with that chance, and Chiunye. Oh, he was under pressure from Joseph Tulani. That's why he could not finish off that chance that was created by Bill Antonio, the man who's on the ground now. The medics trying to patch him up. Anybody on that far side? Or Diago Makurumidze with another cross into the box, but it's straight in the arms of Timon Bula, who's not in a hurry, but finally he dispatches a short one to one Mutudza. Appear. Mavunga will turn well. So some positional changes made with the introduction of Tino Chunye. Dynamos were playing with a double D-link, Ali Maliselo and Trevor Mavunga. So Caps will make a change. John Joao comes on. As Caps have got a chance on that far side, a shot will come. And straight onto the perimeter boards from Leroy Mavunga. So the youngster Diago Makurumidze, the 22-year-old, made way for John Joao.
Go, John, go. Hey, Clive. Clive, Zoga. Clive. Push him, man. Clive, push him.
Caps wins possession once again. Spread wide onto the near side, but hit it away. And a chance there! And Dynamos cleared their line finally. Very good chance there, falling to Caps. Hachiro. Pio, Telmo, turns well, looking for options. Mavunga, on to Jean Joao, the new man on that far side. Caps are happy to pass it around. Telmo Pio, onto the near side now. Dido Nyenye, who locked it finally on the edge of the box, but Mavunga falls under pressure from Jaure, and Murwira will clear. But Caps regain possession again. The new man, Joseph Tilani. Pio, back to Telmo Pio, cross into the box, headed away, and Ionde will run at it. Telmo Pio, and it's blocked by Ionde. 65 minutes gone. Dynamos 1, Caps United 0. Bill Antonio after 54 minutes. The difference between these two teams. But Caps apply more pressure now. Dido Nyenye. But they give it away needlessly. Onto that far side, looking for Chiunye. Formerly with Caps, Chiunye over the halfway line. It's Murwira now, who cut inside. And it's master of the ball, Telmo Pio, over the halfway line. He gets a return. Who lofted it forward. And Timon Vula watching every bit of action. Off his line quickly to thwart that. But there was an offside flag up on that far side. So Dynamos will have to start from the standard situation. So this is the penultimate round of matches in the Chibuku Super Cup in Group 1. The last round of games is on next weekend as Dynamos make an easy clearance. Mutuza on to the new man, Chiunye. Murwira calling for the ball. He came up with that dangerous cross that then resulted in that goal for Dynamos. So he has really given a lot to this side, and one of the most experienced members of this side, God knows Murwira. Played for Shabani Mine in Zhishavani, went to FC Platinum, as Dynamos come through with Ionde. Jalai now. The cross comes, and it's a bit too much. But Chiunye will keep it in play on that far side. Murwira. Mutuza is there on Chiunye once again, but they will opt to go the long way back with the Jaure making a mess. Clive Augusto now beats Jaure. Augusto on that far side. Augusto with a cross inside the box, and it's cleared by Apia. Ionde waiting for the ball. Apia makes a run, and Chiunye breaks free on that side. Chiunye checks back on the edge of the box. Apia! Oh my word! That needed to be spiced up by a goal after that wonderful run that he made. That was Chiunye. Check back to Apia. Oh my word, he was looking to place his efforts. I think he should have gone for power instead of placing it like that. Richard Achiro now. Achiro looking to go through via the middle. And Augusto muscled off the ball. So Apia has scored once in this Chibuku Super Cup tournament. That 1-0 victory of Iada. It was Apia who scored that decisive goal in that game. Mavunga for the Green Machine, onto Achiro. On the near side now. Dironyenye. Onto the skipper. Back to Dironyenye. Joseph Tulani now will find Mo Pio. Hachiro also involved in the exchanges. John Joao laying it on the near side. Mpofu with the cross, and it's a goal! Caps are back! Fortuitous goal there for Caps United. Took a wicked deflection. It was meant to be a cross by Brandon Mpofu. But in the end, deflected into the back of the net. 70 minutes gone. Dynamos 1, Caps United 1. As Caps are making a change, Tatenda Tumba coming on for Clive Augusto. So this is what happened. Brandon Mpofu and Emmanuel Jalai. I'm not too sure if this one is going to be given as a Brandon Mpofu goal or an Emmanuel Jalai own goal. Remember that the only goal that Dynamos had considered before this was an own goal by Emmanuel Jalai again. So I don't know what's really up with Emmanuel Jalai. So confirmation of that substitution that was made. So Leroy Mafunga also making way for Ian Nyoni. A chance there for Caps. It's John Joao as Caps are enjoying a good spell here. Darlington Dodo looking pensive. He's hoping that the football gods are going to smile at him this afternoon. Starting, of course, with that wicked deflection. As Caps come! They are not done yet. A cross will come onto that far side. And a good clearance made by Sylvester Apia. And the Caps players remonstrating with the referee. They were hoping for a penalty. That clearance off the line, let's see what happened in that moment. So it came through and Apia was there. I'd really love to see that once again from a different angle. So it came through. It wasn't a penalty. It will never be a penalty. Hit him on the chest just after the rib cage. So he's being attended. I think he's okay. It's a good call from Tabani Bamala. So corner kick to the Green Machine. They've been applying the pressure. So the corner kick will come. It's a deep corner kick headed out there. So it's going to be a goal kick to Dynamos. Good spell for the Green Machine. Well, they got a goal and they were hoping that they would get a penalty, but Tabani Bamala saying no, it's not a penalty. And now Timon Vula needs medical attention. 75 minutes gone. Dynamos 1, Caps United 1. So this is also going to be a water break for the two teams, as Tondera Indiraya frantically wants to talk to his players. So the referee Tabani Bamala will also do with a bit of hydration. So he gets a bottle of water from the Dynamos medics. Good play in the second half by both teams. And Dynamos getting the first goal of the match after 54 minutes from the teenager. Bill Antonio. And Caps equalizing after 69 minutes. We'll confirm if the goal has been given to Brendan Poff or Emmanuel Jalai. It will be given as an Emmanuel Jalai's own goal. So the referees, they're just also taking this moment to get some refreshments, because it's really hot out there. And Darlington Dodo feels the heat under the tie. Short throw in on that far side, going Dynamos' way. He hasn't really sparkled like the Arara derbies of the past, but we have really saw some occasional flashes of brilliance from both sets of players. Bamusi via the middle, laying it on the near side. Brandon Pofu. A cross will come through and Apia is at hands to help it out. With Dodo directing the orchestra from the touchline. So another corner kick to the Green Machine.
Left side, left side.
A corner kick will come through. And a shot will come straight into the arms of Timon Vula. Good goalkeeping from the Dynamos goalkeeper. Dynamos really under pressure. Well, the water break, the guys thought it was going to give them a bit of some breathing space. Yes, it did. But they are back at it again. Juan Mutuza finding space on that far side. And Joseph Tulani impeded there by Bill Antonio. So they will get a free kick on that far side. Knocked forward by Dynamos Chiunye. can't give a run. So throw in to Makepe on the near side. Richard Hachiro, who laid on to Carlos Mavurume. Diro Nyenye will finally offload. John Joao hoping to get a return. Joao has got to contend with Apia. And Apia makes a clearance. Taken quickly, the throw in. Bamusi. Onto that near side. Hachiro gets a return. Finding Carlos Mavurume. And Dynamos doing much of the defending at the moment. Joseph Tulani, who ran on that far side. Tulani. So you will get the throw-in on that far side. Telmo Pio, Tatenda Tumba now, turns well. Tumba on the edge of the box, but it's cleared by Dynamos. Ionde, isolated up front for Dynamos. And Chiunye, who ran at it, keeps it in play. Ionde makes a run for it. But Chinani watching him as a walk. 10 minutes to full time. 10 minutes for Caps to get something here. Well, at the moment, they've got a point because it's 1-1. Telmo Pio onto that far side. Caps with the momentum. A shot will come and flashes across the face of goal. That was the earlier chance from Ian Nyoni. So Caps will come once again, spreading it onto the near side. Diro Nyenye looking for options, but false shot. So it's going to be a throw-in to Dynamos Dimbari on the near side. Emmanuel Jalai, with that wicked deflection from that Brendan Mpofu cross. Juan Mutuza still going, finding God knows Murira on that far side. Chiunye, Jalai. So Chiunye having a word with Tabani Bamala. Chiunye was not happy with the decision by the referee, but the referee standing by his decision. So throwing inside the Caps United half for Dynamos. As things stand, Dynamos will end on the day on 21 points, and Caps will move to 9. Virtually just closing the quarterfinals door on them. They were hoping to sneak in with a victory today, but the script hasn't followed as such. Caps with a chance. Tumba laying it onto that far side. Can a cross come? But Jaure will help it out. Dynamos have been under pressure. Well, they really miss him. Frank Makarati, who's injured. He's one who's normally preferred at the back. Barnabas Mushunje getting ready to come on. Mushunje will replace the goal scorer, Bill Antonio. Barnabas Mushunje. Oh, he was a permanent member of the Dynamos first 11 when the Chibuku Super Cup tournament started, but he was pushed out of the team. Brandon Mpofu from the corner kick for the Green Machine. So it comes through and it's cleared by Juan Mutuza, quickly taken. With 5 minutes to full time here. So the cross back again into play on the near side. Bamusi. Danger still lurking there for Dynamos, but they will finally clear their lines. Ionde now. And Chiunye will come through on the near side, but offside, says the near side assistant. So 85 minutes gone in this game. Zeted away by the Dynamos captain. Kept sensing that they can probably get something out of this game. Telmo Pio turns and he's impeded by Juan Mutuza. So Pio Telmo breathing in agony there. So that was the goal that was scored by Bellantonio. And this is Caps United's goal that took a wicked deflection on Emmanuel Jalai. From that, don't know if Mpofu was hoping to cross. Nyenye dispatches the free kick. And Dynamos can break on the near side. Chiunye doesn't have the legs for it. Nyenye, the former Harare City centre back. Nyenye, once again, is given away possession needlessly. Is Dynamos looking for an opportunity? But Tabani Bamala blows for an infringement on Pio Telmo. Jalai on Chiunye via the middle. We'll leave it for Lir Mavunga. Dynamos and Caps United win possession. John Joao. Adiro Nyenye is down injured. He's holding his rib cage. Dodo will be hoping that it's not something too serious. As we slowly go towards the end of this game, 88 minutes gone, Dynamos 1, Caps United 1. We've seen some flashes of brilliance from both sets of teams. And Caps, of course, dominating the exchanges. Dodo making sure that his players are in position for this restart. A long clearance from Simbarashe Chinani. Dynamos with possession in their own half. Launch forward on the near side. Chinani does well. Chest controlled it nicely. And looking to launch an attack for the Green Machine. Mavunga. Nyenye for Caps. Al Muruira will force a throw-in of Ian Nyoni on that far side. Carlos Mavurume. So they will clear with the time on Vula. And one Mutuza will chase on the near side. Brandon Mpofu with a throw-in. Telmo Pio has really run his race in this game. As Dynamos are making another change. Jarisoni Selemani comes on. And he replaces So Caps start. So we've gone past the regulation time rather. So it was Chiunya who came off for Selemani. Yeah, he came on as a second half substitute and probably not playing according to the coach's instructions. And Ndirai are not hesitant to take him off. So 5 minutes added on in this game. Who wants it the most between these two old fours? Jarisoni Selemani. And he gets a free kick. Selemani for his troubles. Was given a body check there and the referee fell for it. So 3 players behind the ball. Barnabas Mushunje once scored from a standard situation, from a similar position actually, at the National Sports Stadium in the early games in this tournament. So he will be fancying his chances. One Mutuza is also there. So Mushunje, he's got a deadly left foot. Mushunje! And in the end, didn't really trouble Simbarashe Chinani in goal for the Grey Machine. So 3 minutes we have played of time added on. Remember, 5 minutes added on in this game. Can Caps get a winner? On the near side, Bamusi now. A cross will come! And cleared inside the box. But they are not done yet. Caps United. Telmo Pio finding Tatenda Tumba on that far side. Tumba looks up. But his efforts not good enough. Albert Ionde now. And makes a mess. John Joao onto Phineas Bamusi. The cross will come and time on Vula. acrobatically takes it in the air. Beaten once this afternoon, Timon Vula. So just a minute of time added on left in this game. One for the cameras for Timon Vula. Knocks it forward on that far side. And Shadrach Nyawa was looking for a back healer there. Chinani will clear for Caps United. So that wild lunge up from Shadrach Nyawa will earn him a yellow card. So yellow for his troubles. And he can't complain, because that was some wild lunge. So 5 minutes are up. Let's see what Tabani Bamala can do. Caps probably with the last throw of the dice, Joseph Tulani on that far side. And Bamala blows to end this game. So Caps officially out of the Chibuku Super Cup tournament with this draw, because now they are sitting on 9 points, and even if they win their last game, they will only go as far as 12 points, and already Harare City are on 13 points. So that means they don't have a chance at all. And Dynamos on 21 points after this game, going into the last round of matches in Group 1. So full time here at the Baobab Stadium. At finished Dynamos 1, Caps United 1. Bill Antonio scoring first after 54 minutes. And Brandon Mpofu equalizing in the 69th minute. And it finished like that. So after 9 rounds of games in Group 1, Dynamos are on 21 points, Harare City on 13, ZPC Kariba on 11, Caps United on 9, Yada on 8, and Herenchos on 7, going into the last round of games. So in a bit we'll be going to the touchline to talk to the two coaches, just to hear their thoughts on this draw here at the Baobab Stadium. Live action that we are bringing to you right here on Zim Papers Television Network. We'll be joining Tando, who's on the touchline, as she is talking to the Caps United coach Darlington Dodo. So 1-1, it finished here at the Baobab Stadium. Let's go to the touchline and join Ntando.
Was the much anticipated Harare Derby, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Frustration, the happiness, it was happiness both sides. But let's just get to hear what the coach has to say. Well, afternoon, coach. Well, that was the Harare Derby that everyone was waiting to see. Now you came from behind and managed to score. Now that goal did not manage to make a difference much and keeping you out of the competition. How does that change everything?
Yeah, very frustrated, and it's very unfortunate. We played a game that probably we dominated. We kept possession of the ball the way we wanted. We created chances which we did not convert. We had opportunities as well, but you see, sometimes there are some decisions which you cannot make when you are a coach. What you can only have control over is what the players do, and some other decisions you cannot change them. But it was unfortunate because the result could have been different from the way it is. But unfortunately, that's how things are.
Well, on the note, Coach, you had a penalty appeal that you did not get. Did that affect your scoreboard?
Yeah, when I'm saying there are some things which we cannot control as coaches, those are the issues that I'm talking about, where a defender takes the ball off the line with the hand, and we all thought it was going to be a penalty, and we really deservedly were supposed to be rewarded, but unfortunately it was the other way.
Well, unfortunately, Coach, but earlier before the game, your players were on strike. Did you think that it affected their game today?
Yeah, to a certain extent in terms of fitness levels, because if you look at, we had some areas where we were now tiring, and it was unfortunate, but I'm very, very happy. I'm proud of these boys, especially the way they represented the brand. They were here to do the job. They did put everything into it. They played football. It's probably just a question of luck in front of goal, where we're supposed to take chances that come. We finished them off, and it was unfortunate. And the other luck is probably that ball that was taken off the line by the defender with the hand, and it's unfortunate.
Well, thank you very much, Coach.
Okay.
Well, that was Caps United coach Darlington Dodo there, proud of his boys. Despite the end result, he's still proud of his boys. Now joining me as Tonderai Ndiraya, Dynamo's coach. Now, afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon. Thank
yes,
you.
Your players who played like they wanted to win this, like you guys have not yet qualified. How did you manage to motivate your players?
Look, like I've said in my pre-match interview, this is a derby, and there are always bragging rights to it. So yeah, we couldn't afford to lose against our bitter rivals. I'm quite disappointed by the way we started the game. In the first half, we were not ourselves. The performance was just below par. But when we came back second half, we raised our game, and in the process, we scored that goal. We kept on pushing. We could have scored 2 or 3 more goals after the first goal. But I'm disappointed that we didn't make my players didn't make the right decisions in front of goal. But all the same, we then started defending deep. Caps United were coming us, and we were relying on counter attacks. So that, given that scenario, we couldn't suck the pressure which Caps United was throwing at us. But I'm glad that the keeper came to our rescue, and I'm glad that in the end the boys were resilient, and we got a point. Overall, not impressed by the game, by the way we played today. This was our first game on the road, and we really wanted to see how we would perform on the road. And this is what we got today. I guess we need to improve if we have by any chances of progressing to the next round of the competition, which is important. But above all, we scored against ourselves again today. So we have conceded 2 goals, which we have scored against ourselves. So I'm proud of the boys. They've continued to defend well, though sometimes we looked very shaky and allowed our opponents to create scoring chances. But overall, 9 games, no defeat, 6 wins and 3 draws. Quite a remarkable record.
It is indeed. Well, Coach, you mentioned your goalkeeper. Well, Caps United created clear-cut chances at some point.
Yeah.
Now, what do you have to say about your defense today?
Yeah, it was. There was no compactness. In fact, it's not the defense alone. I thought the midfield was not as compact as we wanted it to be. The midfield is the shield of the defense, and our defense was being exposed. Each time Caps United were going forward, so we're not really strong in the midfield. In the end, they exposed our defense. But I'm glad that they were resolute. They played well, and the goalkeeper was there to save us. The goalkeepers can win you games sometimes, and that's what we saw from time on today. Pity he had to concede an own goal, but that is football. But overall, I'm glad. Like I've said,
we are now focusing on the quarterfinals. Yes, of course, we wanted to win this game, but our focus is on the quarterfinals, and we really wanted to see if our boys would really have that strong mentality, especially after traveling. And we saw that today. With some bit of luck, we could have won, but look, I'm not really impressed. We need to improve going into the quarterfinals or going into the next game. So we have another game again to fine-tune ourselves before we plunge into battle in the quarterfinals.
Oh, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, that was Dynamo's coach, Tonderai Ndiraya, there saying that his boys performed well, even if he's not happy with the end result and the overall performance. But they've performed well for people who traveled all the way from Harare to here. Well, joining me as the man of the match, Bimpo. You are the man of the match today. How does that feel?
I'm happy. I'm feeling happy today, though I'm feeling happy and sad as well. Whereby we were supposed to get 3 points today, but we had so many chances and we couldn't utilize them. And we needed to win today, but we didn't get one. Yeah.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, chances were created, but you guys were not attacking more. Can you say something about your forward, about your other mates in the attacking side?
Our attack, we're training how to have more chances. We're training everything, how to build from the front and getting more chances. So what happened today, I don't know how it happened. So we needed so many goals for us to be still in this Chibuku Super Cup, but we couldn't.
Your team will end up crashing out of the tournament. How does that affect you and your team overall?
It's really bad. It's really bad. We're hoping to be still in this Chibuku Super Cup, though we couldn't. So we find another step to look at the PSL.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was the man of the match, Bimpofu, right there, saying that he wanted more goals. More chances were created, but less goals came in. He felt like there were 3 points that they were needed, but they did not get them. Well, this is the Harare Derby. We'll keep you updated.
Nyaradzo Life Assurance Company, through one of its products, the Score Pack Plan, supports Dynamos Football Club, one of the biggest soccer teams in the country, and other local football clubs. With the Score Pack Plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance Score Pack Plan.
It ended Dynamos 1, Caps United 1 in the Great Harare Derby. Everything escalated in.
Make sure you get Score Pack. Get Score Pack. Support your favorite team. Support your family.
Really look at
your family needs you.
I think it's unlucky for Caps to come away with a draw. They dominated the first half. They also dominated the second half. It's just with a little bit of luck they should have won this match. So for Caps, it's 2 points lost.
Definitely 2 points lost there for Caps United. They had a very good opportunity for them to get closer to that qualifying position, but it fell short. 9 points to them now. They still remain fourth, and ZPC Kariba still has an edge on top of them.
It's the end of the road for Caps United, and it's really a sad story. Caps is going down, and it keeps going down. I don't know how this can be stopped. I think the authorities have got to look at it. The administrators, they really need to sit down before the season starts and really have a look at everything that's happening behind the scenes for Caps. But I would also want to bring up an issue probably that you may not have wanted to talk about. I think the referee also played a part. In the first half, I saw 2 times where I thought Caps could have had a penalty. There were 2 shouts, but nothing happened. And in the second half, I saw again another time where it was supposed to be a penalty, but the referee didn't give it. So, yeah, things are not going on well for Caps, both on and off the pitch.
He's the official of the match. He saw what he saw, you saw what you saw. So at the end of the day, it's always questionable on the calls that he was making.
Unfortunately, we do not have VAR yet in Zimbabwe. But if VAR was around, I'm telling you, Caps would have at least gotten 2 penalties. And by the time we got to the second half, this match would have been won already by Caps. But unfortunately for us, we have the privilege of replay, and we actually saw that the ball hit the hand. And that stopped the ball from going in. So what else is supposed? It's supposed to be a penalty. And it wasn't given 2 times. The other one is questionable, but fine.
Very controversial there coming from that match, but here's another interesting stat. Still no goal conceded from open play from an opponent for Dynamos, and it goes back to the usual person who has done it again.
Exactly what I was about to say. Looking at how this game went today, it feels like we just relived the first derby that we had in Harare. Jalai, a man of giving on goals, costing the team. If it wasn't for him, Dynamos right now would be sailing through with no defeat at all.
Well, it does happen in football, and it is a deflection there from Emmanuel Jalai. Nothing he could do about that goal. Taman Mvula was way far off his feet to save that, but it so happened to be that is the result. So moving on, we are building up now. Match day 10 is coming up. Caps still have ZPC Kariba to play. Dynamos, well, we heard Coach Tundra stating that he still has another game to perfect what he wants for that team, because he wants this team to go all the way. What are you expecting more from this particular?
Purely academic for Caps, because they are out of this tournament. And unfortunately, if they don't sort out their background issues, they will also have maybe more players not even coming for that match. So they really have to take their time and sort out before the next match. But it's an opportunity for them to play well. They're not supposed to just give in because they're not playing for anything. It should be playing for pride and make sure that they win against ZPC. If anything, they are prepared. The league is about to start. It's an opportunity to bring in new faces, try new combinations, and make sure when they get to the league, they are in a tip-top condition.
All right, I have to give this one to you, Patience. You did say that Bill Antonio will show up on the day, and he did. What's your assessment on his performance today?
You know, Bill is one person who I've noticed that every time he's in the game, when the coach tells him to do something, he's one person who will go and deliver what he's been told. I remember the last time when the coach was talking to him, he clearly told him, when you get the ball, forget about passing. You've got the pace, go for the goal. And clearly that is what he did. He delivered.
But Richards, today it was just moments.
No, there were moments, but you understand, these are moments.
He was completely shut off the first half. And in the second half, a beautiful goal. Good anticipation for a player that young, just 18 years old, still wearing a school blazer. But I would say, it wasn't one of those good days for him. He showed here and there, maybe 2 times, that best of speed and getting into the box, but he could have played better. But today you really need to give it to Brendan Mpofu for really doing his job and shutting out Bill Antonio.
Talking about giving credit, I think Sylvester Apia really did a good defense for Dynamos today, because as we were talking about earlier, we were saying, no, maybe Caps United is going to slack, but they really gave him a day to run around. That man was defending Caps United.
I would also say Taman Mvula, the goalkeeper for Dynamos. For me, my man of the match. He played very well.
He saved a lot of skins.
He saved a lot of skins. Were it not for Taman Mvula, we would have been talking something else. Besides the controversial penalties and everything, he saved the team. He was really there behind the sticks.
All right. Match saves from Taman Mvula. Good crosses from Brandon Mpofu, leading to the equalizer for Caps United. Not so good for Mr. Tonderai, he expected more from his squad, but they didn't deliver. As for Coach Darlington Dodo, we'll have to find out what his fate is, but it's all in the hands of the football on the pitch. My name is Lance Chihande, and with my team here, we are about to sign out the Chibuku Super Cup, conclusion of match day 9. We'll see you next week.
Life Assurance Company, through one of its products, the Score Pack Plan, supports Dynamos Football Club, one of the biggest soccer teams in the country, and other local football clubs. With the Score Pack Plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance's Score Pack Plan.
Make sure you get Score Pack. Get Score Pack. Support your favorite team, support your family. Your family needs you, your team needs you. Get Score Pack. Get the Score Pack Plan.
Supporting your team has never been this rewarding. Get a Score Pack policy and support your favorite football team today.
Your friend in steel, Steelmate Investments, brings you a bigger environment to shop for your steel products. A new roofing sheet manufacturing plant completes your satisfaction to your construction project. Chromadeck and galvanized roofing sheets are manufactured while you wait and still cut and bent to custom size. Products in stock are diverse for use in agriculture, mining, engineering, construction sectors, and for personal use. Call your friend and steel marketing team today on 242-611-80203 or visit our website www.steelmate.co.zw. Simbiako pa Steelmate Investments, your friend in steel.
Steelmate Investments is your friend for all your steel products and roofing sheets. From IBR galvanized and chromadeck roofing sheets, universal beams, deformed bars, angle irons, mesh wire, mild steel channels, mild and Binox steel plates, puke pipes, tubes, barbed wire, and much more. We cut your sheets to specific sizes. We deliver all big orders for free in Harare and charge just diesel and toll gate for out of Harare orders. We also do cutting and bending of deformed bars on site. Visit us at 346 Affirmative Way, Willowvale, or gate number 8 Mbare, Magaba, and number 1 Easterman's Place, also in Magaba. For Mbare, call us on 0788 930 550 up to 555, and Willowvale at 0788 930 556 up to 561. Email us on steelmate.investments@gmail.com or marketing@steelmate.co.zw.
At Chicken Inn, we believe that love is timeless. We know that it is the simple moments that matter. Simple moments that become the priceless moments we cherish. We understand that what we love brings us together, and that our vows and commitments bind us even closer. And so as days turn into months, months turn into years, and years turn into milestones, we remember the smiles, the laughter, and the things we loved. As time and age advance, and the blessing of love is passed on to yet another generation. As past, present, and future collide, all that remains are the moments shared together, the memories. All that remains is love. The original Zimbabwean taste you've loved since 1987. Chicken Inn.
Nyaradzo Life Assurance Company, through one of its products, the Score Pack Plan, supports Dynamos Football Club, one of the biggest soccer teams in the country, and other local football clubs. With the Score Pack Plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance's Score Pack Plan.
Make sure you get Score Pack. Get Score Pack. Support your favorite team, support your family. Your family needs you, your team needs you. Get Score Pack. Get the Score Pack Plan.
Supporting your team has never been this rewarding. Get a Score Pack policy and support your favorite football team today.
Chibuku Super Cup 2021 is brought to you by Chibuku. Chibuku, taste the goodness.